All right, guys, we're getting ready to load up these vehicles because we're going to be a luxury car transport today. That is right. We've got this giant double-decker trailer with the custom American flag semi-truck. Check out this beast. Check out inside the trailer, too. So we got the upper deck, and it's got an entire elevator system inside the trailer, all run off hydraulics, and that way we can get the cars up to the second level with ease. So what we've got is a bunch of classic vehicles. Now, these aren't your typical street racers. These things are tuned out to the max. We've got actually a vehicle from the 24-hour de Le Mans in France. So that's a race that goes for a constant 24 hours. And this is one of the race cars. This thing is sweet. It's got an insane spoiler on it. These are all cars that were sold at auction, and we're just a delivery guy. So that's our job today. And then we've got some Fast and Furious vehicles. If you guys know what that is, or if you don't know what that is, you're crazy. But this is from the old days. At the old movies, the Fast and Furious movies, they had these Nissan. And yeah, it's a cool looking car. They got the purple underglows, green lime, and then orange paint color. So they look sweet. They got all the graphics on it, the Fast and Furious graphics. So very cool looking. And then we've got a Porsche 911 RWB, or the Raw Welt package. And this is a super cool wide body package that people can option out on this thing. And this sold for over $1 million at auction, which is cool. But all right, our job is to deliver them. So we're going to test drive them and then throw them in the trailer. We got to make sure they run before we deliver them to the customers. So let's start off with the RWB Porsche. This thing is a manual. So watch this. I got to shift into second. Ready? Watch it down there. What you got to do is you got to put in the clutch, and then you can shift into second gear. 3, 2, 1, shift. Look at that. So yeah, automatic cars are modern day, but back in the day, these are classic luxury vehicles. Everyone had to drive a manual clutch. And it was definitely very tricky. I mean, you got to have a heavy foot because you got to touch the clutch as soon as you shift gears. It's kind of a cool process, but very difficult. So we're going to get this thing back. We don't want to break it. We just want to make sure it runs good. It's got a full tank of fuel, of course. We're the best luxury car transport around. So we're going to be going around to a couple of different houses. Someone bought the Fast and Furious cars in a collection. So it's 2 cars that go together for the delivery. So let's pull back in. If you guys are excited for this video for drop-off and delivery, and you want to see more episodes of these cool vehicles, make sure to hit the like button down below. But without further ado, let's back this thing in. Then we're going to get the car elevator going. This one's got to go up top because the spoiler height on the back is actually pretty tall. It's got to go on the top level here. All right, we're going to raise up the Porsche with the elevator here. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's lifted up to the ceiling. Look at that. Now we got to climb back up there and then jump in the Porsche and back it all the way down this long trailer all the way to the front because we got 3 other vehicles to fit in here, which is going to be tight. Well, let's do our best to back it in. We'll be able to get out. There's just enough room to open the door to get out, so it works perfectly. But, yeah, we got the lights. Look at the red lights up top. LEDs. Looks sweet. All right, there we go. We'll leave it in reverse gear. I think maybe a touch more. There we go. We got the Porsche in. Perfect. All right, next vehicle up is probably... We're going to do the 24-hour race car because the Fast and Furious ones are going to be the first delivery, and also... if they're on the same level, it makes it easy. We don't have to move the elevator around and all that stuff. So it makes it a lot easier. But we're going to take every car for a spin before we load it in the trailer. This one's a little slow going. It is a classic vehicle. It's probably got low fuel pressure. But check this all out. You got all the controls, the roll cage, all the racing stuff. You got the center cab view. So the entire person is just in the center of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. If you're not on the left or the right side, it's right in the center. All these people, let's light up the race car. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Wow, this thing is slow. You can get going faster in a Ford F450. All right, anyhow, let's get this thing loaded in the trailer. I don't know why someone would buy this, but maybe for a collector's item, they might have another vehicle from the 24-hour Le Mans. But all right, let's pull this thing in. Check it out. We got a little toolbox right there for servicing inside and outside. So it's really cool. We got to drop the elevator back down before we back in the trailer, and then we will be good. I don't know if we should load this in. Yeah, we'll back it in. That's probably the best option. The front end has got a low lip on the front. Look at that. That thing is going to hit the trailer, so we got to back all these vehicles in. Let's go ahead and lower the elevator. We got a little button right here. All right, elevator is in. I'm worried about this spoiler, though, but I think the car measurements did fit. So, oh, my gosh. Yeah, that is perfect. We can't make any mistakes, though, when we're backing it down on the second level, but look at how tight that is. Wow, this thing is perfect in width. All right, let's go click the lever. The thing will raise up. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, it's up at the top. So we actually don't have to do anything. We don't have to back it down or anything. It is in there securely. Now we just got to get the Fast and Furious vehicles in, but it looks pretty sweet. All right, this looks pretty sweet. We've got the Toyota Supra. Now this is a very special vehicle. I don't have the Nissan in the package, but like I said, I got the Toyota Supra and then the Mitsubishi. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, very cool. We got the Toyo tires. It's got the exact graphics from the movie. Makes it even cooler. Look at the camera too. You can zoom in super crazy. So when you're in a police chase or something, maybe we should buy some of these for fun. But look at the interior. You got all the NOS kits, and then, you know, obviously the nitrous. That's a big thing in Fast and Furious. Modded cars. You got all your gauges, your temperatures. I don't know what that screen over there does. Probably something for car robbery. But look at this camera view. You can zoom in, fly around the streets. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, it was just a flower plant. We'll be good, but yeah, it looks pretty sweet. I definitely want to get in a police chase with this thing, just not now, because we don't own the vehicle. But we'll be back, and then we're going to grab the green Fast and Furious vehicle, take that thing for a quick rip, and then we'll be on the road to do some deliveries with these vehicles. Alrighty, one more thing. This is without underglow. This is with underglow. Looks so sweet. Underglows make the cars 50 times better. In my opinion, we're going to leave them on, too, because they go through the trailer. That looks sweet. All right, now we got to grab the green one. Look at the NOS in the back. There's 2 tanks of it. Wow. All right, this one will load up right here. Looks good. All right, it's in. Turn it off. Load up the ramps. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. A lot better. All right, let's get all these doors closed up. There we go. Doors are closed, and we're ready to move out here. We got the strobes on because we've got a heavy and expensive load, that's for sure. So let's take a wide turn onto the street. This trailer tow is pretty good, too. It is a gooseneck trailer, but the semi's got so much power, it makes it a lot easier. Air horns, too, on this thing. Sound pretty good. This is a classical semi. There we go. Take a left here. What house are we going to? I think actually right down the block. Take a right here. Oh my gosh, swinging wide. Watch out, curb. I think we're pulling up to the house in a minute. They've got like a 2 or 3 car garage out front, so they must have some other cool cars. There's actually another car transporter here, a semi style. Let's see, where are we going? Okay, it's the big white house right there. That thing is giant. Wow, it's probably like 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom house. But there we go. Let's get our ramps down. All the doors opened up. We're coming in style, man. Look at that. This is awesome. All right, we are good. So, yeah, he said just throw him in the driveway. He's got both of the Fast and Furious vehicles. He's a collector, so let's fire this thing up. Got the A Performance on it. Is it the AP Performance? That's a nice wing it's got on it. Very nice. This has got the cool camera zoom, too, but it's back the same. We got to turn all the lights off. Perfect. We got the green one in. Let's grab the Supra. This thing is the best-looking car. Here we go. Fast and Furious, boys. Coming out the trailer. Looks good. I love the underglows. I'm not going to stop talking about them, but here we go. We're just going to park this one behind his truck. Turn off all the lights. All right. Successful delivery. Let's load this thing up. We got to head to our next client. All right. We're loaded up and we're on the move. So we've got a little bit further of a drive this time. We were on the north side of town for those deliveries. Now we're heading to the eastern part of the town, and this is pretty nice. They've got a lot of nice houses over here, too, and then I'm probably just going to drop the car off in the driveway. The person said they're not home, but we'll do the best job we can to keep the thing secure so no one steals it, but we are flying in this thing. We lost half of our weight, so we're able to go a lot faster, and yeah, we got quite the drive. So I'll catch you guys when we're getting close, and when this is for that race car. And this car is very expensive. It raced back in the 24-hour Le Mans in the 80s, so it's been a while. Maybe 40 years plus, which is crazy, but it still runs, which is cool. I don't think it's the original engine. I think that thing blew up in the race, so they've swapped it out with a different engine, but it's still a naturally aspirated V8, which is pretty good. Very, very fast, and it's a track car, so you're not supposed to drive it on the street. That's why we are trucking it to this person's house. You're not just supposed to drive it, so that's the whole purpose of it. All right, I think we're getting close here. That actually wasn't too bad of a drive. This next subdivision, yep, right here. Perfect. All right, take a left. Watch out. All right, taking a right here. Perfect. I think we'll swing around the block and see what house it is. I think it's number 814, so I think we're getting close. Maybe one more circle around the block. I think we'll be there. Yeah, it's the red house up on the right. That's what the GPS says. So here we go. Swing around. Perfect. All right, we'll pull for about another 5 feet so we can unload this thing. Let's throw the hazards on. Looks good. Get all the ramps down. Here we go. We got the big door electronically unfolding, and we've already got the Mazda placed down. Last time we just clicked the elevator button, set this thing down. We just still got to send it back up for that Porsche, but all right, this is going to be a tricky. So let's go angle it to the left and then the right, and then we're not scraping the bottom of the car, so that's perfect. All right, where are we going to put this thing? This guy's driveway, pretty small. Let's back it in. Here we go. Shift it into reverse. All right, looks good. I think right there will be good. It won't be in the way of the street, so yeah, looks good. All right, we got this Mazda 787B delivered. Now, this is just a sweet car. Look at the mirrors on it. Racing mirrors, the racing tires, the exhaust, the brake lights, all that stuff. So very cool. All right, let's bring the Porsche forward. Raise the elevator up. We'll bring this thing down so it's easy to unload when we get to our next spot. All right, we got the Porsche positioned down. We're raising the doors up. Let's take the hazards off, and we are good to roll to our next destination. Now, I heard this is a super nice house, so we're going to pull in there and unload this thing, and he said we could check it out. So yeah, once we get there, we'll check out the house, and that's pretty much it. See you guys when we get there. All right, we're pulling into the mansion right now. It's a secret driveway. You can't see it from the street, but as soon as we go up the driveway, you'll be able to see it. Check it out. Here it is. Look at this place. Wow, very nice looking house. So I guess we could just pull up into the driveway. Nobody's here. Let's go ahead, unfold the ramps and everything, and this is the last car, the Porsche RWB. All right, here we go. Put it in first gear. Perfect. Oh, a little bit of a problem offloading. I don't think the ramp is centered. There we go. Looks good now. All right, we're off the trailer. This thing drove pretty good on the street, so good delivery. Look at this house, though. Very cool looking house. Driveway's a little bit of a mess. All right, we parked it in his garage, so let's go check out the house. He said we can check it out. So, wow. This is similar to some other homes we've seen, but look at the backyard. You got a pool, hot tub, and then you've got the juice box bar. Wow, look at this. Very cool. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed today's classical car transport. These cars were nowhere near brand new, but they were very cool looking. They're restored. They've got meaning to them. And I especially like all the vehicles. I'll drive any of them any day. So let me know what your guys' favorite car out of these four were today. And also, while you're down there, hit the like button. I would appreciate it so much, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.